Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch and today we are reviewing the XOLO Q1200. It comes with a 5-inch HD IPS display, quad-core MediaTek MT6582 with 1 GB RAM, 8 GB ROM, 2000 mAh non-removable battery. You can see the SIM tray on the right. At the top, 3.5 audio jack, on the left volume rocker and the power button. Both are also metallic and you can see part of the back cover is made of metal while the rest is made of plastic. At the bottom, primary microphone, micro USB data syncing and charging port. At the back, you have an 8 megapixel camera with Sony Exmor R Sensor, dual LED flash. You also have dual speakers. The back cover, it seems, is made of aluminum and you can also see the XOLO branding right there. The phone feels really solid in the hand. There's no flex anywhere. Now coming to the front, you have a 5-inch HD IPS display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection, 3 capacitive buttons at the bottom. You have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, proximity and light sensors, and the main earpiece up top. The display has excellent color reproduction. There is almost no distortion in brightness or colors. Let me just change some wallpaper so that you can see the color reproduction yourself. Colors do look natural and you can see that there is no distortion in brightness or colors even when the display is tilted. Now talking about network and call quality, we didn't have any issues. This is a single SIM device. The dialer has been customized a bit, but not much customization here anyways. Call quality is good and the earpiece is actually quite loud. That's something we really liked. You can initiate 3G video calls on this phone as well. IP dialing is also available. Now getting into settings, you do have a pocket mode here, so when your phone is in your pocket, the ringtone volume would be raised, and you can have a gradient ringtone as well. So from low volume to high volume, it would increase gradually. You also have Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth tethering and USB tethering available on the phone. Coming to SIM management, you can turn data connection on and off, and you can also set your roaming reminders and pretty much everything else from right here. Now coming to the camera, you have an 8 megapixel primary camera with Sony Exmor R Sensor. It is able to take decent shots in daylight. Low light imaging is also acceptable. You have several manual settings. We will have a separate camera review which you can definitely take a look at. There are several new options available including various filters. Then there are several frames available as well, so you can take a picture just like that. Now moving on to music playback, this is the default headset that comes with the device. It's actually pretty good. It just doesn't look good, it actually sounds good as well. It has a golden pin as you can see from right there, and you have flat style cables and you have different size earbuds available too. Now this is the default music player. Have a listen to the audio. You also have DTS sound available here, which increases the volume, and you can also play with the bass and treble controls. Have a listen to the audio. The speakers are loud and they have good sound quality as well. Now this is the FM radio interface, nothing much going on here, but is able to find channels really quickly, and you can record FM right from within the interface as well, and will be saved in the default write disk that you have chosen. Now getting into settings, you can see not much is available. Now you can play 1080p videos directly from within the player. Now we are playing an MKV video as you saw. Video playback is absolutely smooth. Now we are playing a video over YouTube. Now this is being played at 720p, and if you remember, MT6582 does have an issue with YouTube app, and you can see the video is a bit laggy. But as we have said earlier, this is just a compatibility issue. Now talking about software, the XOLO Q1200 runs Android 4.2.2, but it's upgradable to KitKat, but there is a lot of customization here. First of all is the complete customization of the launcher, where you don't have an app drawer, but a list of apps is displayed directly on your home screens. It is similar to Xiaomi interface, that's MIUI. Now if you pull from the right, your notification toggles open up, and similarly if you pull from the left, your notification drawer opens up. So it's very handy, very easy to use as well. Your flashlight option available right from within the notification shade, very handy indeed. It does open up the app, but even then it's quite useful. You can even add or remove shortcuts from right here. Now coming into settings, there are several things that we have already shown you. Let's now jump into themes from where you can change and customize the look of the phone. So let's say you're bored of the theme, the lock screen, or even the font on your phone. You can just change these up. You can see more in-app features video. Coming to screen settings, you have rounded corners which are available. You can disable that. Font size can be adjusted, and you can configure the proximity sensor. Now let's get into gestures. So you have Smart Wake available here. So using that, you can do several operations like open your dialer, music, browser, or contacts very easily. I'll just show that to you. By drawing a C, you simply open up the dialer. Then you have Smart Light. You can have the display stay on when you are looking at it, or double tap to wake up the device as well. Very handy features here. Next up, you have non-touch operations. Let me just enable that. So you can unlock your phone without touching it. You can move through the gallery, the launcher, and in music as well as videos. So you can just wave over the device and it would move content from left to right or right to left from which direction you have moved your hand over. Then you have voice control available on the phone as well. You can answer your phone, take pictures, or even disable or set alarms with your voice very easily. Now this is the pop-up application. So it opens up by long tapping on the back button and can be disabled likewise as well. So you have pop-up video available. You also have pop-up music player too. Very handy features here. These remain on top of the screen at all times, no matter what application you are in. So we have 2 GB that's available as your internal storage and 3.98 GB is actually available as your internal SD card. You can customize where your apps are to be installed. App and app data are movable to the external SD card. It has an 8 GB ROM, 1 GB RAM, and you can see that USB OTG is also supported. Coming to security, you do have face unlock and voice unlock, which actually do work quite well. You have device administrators, XOLO Secure and Android Device Manager, again to secure your device. Then you have something called software lock, where you can add a password to lock the different applications that are available on the phone. I'll just show that to you. So let's say you want to open up your dialer, you would need to enter the password and there you go. So these applications won't open up until you give them the right password. Similarly, there too. The interface is pretty unique. It's certainly quite different. You do have folders available in this launcher as well. Now if you want a more traditional look, you can go with a different theme. So let's say we want to go with the business theme. It's more normal. So you have your different home screens right up top and you have a separate app drawer, a widgets tab, as well as a downloads tab. Very handy. So you can totally customize. You can change the theme. You can customize the animations that are available on the launcher as well as the app drawer. So it's totally up to you. And you can even install your own launcher if you don't like this one. The interface is slick. You also have something called photo space, where you can take photographs by just tapping on it. They would be saved with the date, so it's like a photo journal. It's actually a widget, but definitely a very usable one. Now you can add this photo space widget by just going into settings. So you see right there, add widget. In exclusive spaces, photo space would be available. Now this phone also has a magnetometer, so you can use this phone as a compass in case you do get lost. It doesn't require an internet connection to do that. Now this is the default keyboard. It's a default Android keyboard, stock, but it doesn't come with the swipe or gesture functionality. You do have emoticons available in the messaging application. Now we are testing web browsing. We have loaded our mobile website, that's mobile.phonebunch.com. Now let's switch to our desktop website. You can see that it's loaded as well. The scrolling is absolutely smooth and so is pinch to zoom. You can see that there is no issue while scrolling and the text look absolutely crisp. It's very easily readable too. Overall, there are no issues with performance on this device. Gaming was also quite good, but this phone heats up very quickly due to the metallic design, especially near the top of the back cover, where your fingers would be when you are using the phone. So that's the major issue with this phone. It does get heated up very quickly. Other than that, it has good solid build quality, an excellent display, free accessories like a screen guard, and also a free flip cover, which is made out of leather. It's a very nice flip cover. The phone needs to be fit into it since the back cover is non-removable. So you see it fits perfectly. It is made of very good quality, but does lack a sleep sensor. The XOLO Q1200 is available for about Rs 12,700 in the market, but for that price it definitely misses on some things. Like the capacitive buttons at the bottom do not light up and the phone gets heated up really quickly even in general use. We'll be back with more. Till then, you can watch our review of the Moto G, the features video, as well as the gaming review of the XOLO Q1200. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching and have a great day.